Good evening and good morning to all the participants. In today's session, we will see account receivables, account receivables, as a company has a right to collect. It sells the goods or the services or credit to a customer. Account receivables, I hope all the participants are able to hear me. Account receivables are assets. Account payables are nothing but the liabilities. The participants are able to hear me. Hello. Account receivables represents owned by entities or the organization on the sale of service or a product on the credit. In both business entities, account receivables is executed by generating an invoice, or mailing or delivering to the customer. The account receivables uses the same ledger because a sales ledger normally records a sale or a business that has been made in the amount of money received for goods or services. And the next one is the amount of money owed by at the end of each So the sales ledger normally records these three. The account receivables team is at the end of receiving funds on behalf of a company and applying it towards current pending balances. collection and cashiering teams are the part of the account receivables. With the integration of account receivables in the S4 HANA Finance, it's possible to offer to end customer, that is receiving invoices, viewing the account status, and making payments online as a self-service. So the customer can still continue use the functionality to make the systems conversion to SAP S4 HANA. So there are two type of customers. Those are, one is normal customer and second one is one-time customer. In business, there can be customer or a vendor with whom we really, I mean, whom we rarely do, business. Nothing but called as one-time customer. Whatever the customer or the vendor master that we create is nothing but called as normal customer. By posting a document for one-time customer and vendor, enter the customer and the vendor specific data. It is not done for the normal customer. To create a one-time customer, the vendor account, we need to assign to an account group that is specifically created for customer and vendor accounts are maintained for each and every company code based on its business requirements. Now let us see the functional changes for account receivables functionality in comparison to SAP ECC. In S4 HANA, operational reporting is built in SAP Smart Business Cockpits. And eliminating the data replication. In S4 HANA, there are more efficient processes for posting and clearing incoming payments, including handling of discounts, integration with cloud such as SAP S4 HANA for credit integration. So is my voice breaking, participants? Because I just got a message, my voice is breaking. Is everything okay, participants? And for customer payments, and for digital payments. Now, let's see with SAP S4 HANA, we have account receivables, in S4 HANA. On pre-aggregated customer data, and reporting account receivable analytics, in SAP Fiori, user experience introduces all process like account receivables accountant, account receivables manager, cash management, and credit controller. And few apps have been integrated with SAP HANA. In S4, maintain the business partner app, to post the customer sales invoice, create outgoing invoice app, to display customer line item reports. We will use manage, we'll use an app called manage customer line item app. To display the customer balances, and to post the customer returns, we are using create outgoing invoices app. payments, we will use incoming payments app. For this app, we will also use transaction code in the S4 HANA. So to create the customer master record, we will use XD01 code. For customer sales invoice, we will use F-22 code. To display or change customer line item report, FBL5N, and to display the customer balances, we are using FD10N, and to post the customer returns, we are using F-27. For incoming payments for a customer, we will use F-28. Now, let us do some practical part of it and see on the system. Now, first let me start showing you the configuration settings. Let us open Fiori apps. Let us open the Google Chrome. And click on S4 IDS. So here, enter the username. Click on the logon. So here we can see the account group. Define the customer account groups and create the number ranges for customers. And assign the number ranges to the customer account groups. Create a reconciliation account. So these are the configuration steps. So let us open the Fiori apps. To define the customer account group, we're going to use customer account group customer. Click on search. So let us enter the app name. Account group customer. Press enter. Here, let us click on this app. Click on new entry. So here let us enter the account group 4010, enter the description as domestic customer group. Here let us click on the company code data. Just double click on that. Again double click on the account management. So let us activate the optional entry. Sorry, let us activate the required entry. Now let us click on save. Let's click continue. So here you can see the message data was saved. Now let us click on the next entry. So here let us enter the account group 4011 and enter the description as foreign customer group. Now let us double click on the account management. Activate the required entry. Click on save. 4011. Now we will create service customer group. Click on the next entry. Here enter the another account group. to service customer group. Double click on company code data. Let us click save. And click save. Now let us create the number ranges. Let us create the number ranges. Let us enter the T code SPRO and click enter. Here, expand the financial accounting. Expand account receivables and account payables. Expand the customer accounts. Expand the master data. Expand the preparations for entering the customer master data. So here we have create number ranges. Click on the intervals. Click on insert line. Enter the serial number. Enter the from number and to number. Enter the from number and to number. Then we have to create for 3 types of account groups. So let us insert again. Enter the serial number the from number and to number, and create another number range. Enter the serial number, enter the from number, enter the to number. So let's continue to save. Let's continue to save. Click continue. So here the changes were saved. And click back. And again, let us click on back. Click on execution of assign number ranges to customer account groups. Click continue. Click on continue. Assign the number ranges. Enter 40, 41, and 42. And press enter and click save. Click continue. We're assigning the number ranges to the account group. Here we are going to create the customer master record. We will use maintain the business partner app. Enter the app name. Maintain the business partner. Press enter. Here we will create the customer. Click on the organization. Select create in BP role customer. Customer financial accounting. So here let us click on create. Enter the title as company. Enter the name. Let us enter the name. So here let us enter the search term. Drag the screen. Enter the street address. Enter the postal code. Enter the city. Enter the country. Okay. Now select the language as English. And now let us click on the company code. Here enter the company code. And press enter. Enter the reconciliation account. Click on search. Here we can see the reconciliation account 300302 and select the reconciliation account, press enter. Let us click on save. Numbering. So let us see the internal numbering for standard. The company code, here we can see the customer as external. Further, click on general data. Click on the navigation mode. Click on the customer general data. Here enter the external customer number 004 and press enter. Click on save. So here we can see the business partner 2001 created. From 000 2000 created. Let us copy this business partner. Let us enter the customer number. Next step is post customer sales invoice. We will create an outgoing invoices app. Let us open the app. Let us open this app. Create outgoing invoices and enter. So here click on the company code. Enter the company code. Click continue. Say here enter the customer number 2004. Press enter. Enter invoice date. Select the date. Press enter. Here enter the amount. So just we're trying to enter 1 lakh. Here enter the text. As customer invoices, so enter the G by L account. Press enter. select the sales account, enter amount, enter the text. Now let us press enter. Click on the document. So let us click on simulate. General entry will be generated for customer GVL account. So here it is a customer number, GVL account. So let us click on back. Click on continue. You can see in general ledger. Click on more. Click on document. Click on simulate general ledger. So here the documents are, the posting period is 06, ledger is 0. Now click back. Now let us click on more. So here we can see the document. So the posted in. Let us copy the document number. Now we are going to display or change. Further, we will use customer line items app. So let us enter the app name. Manage customer line items app. So enter our customer number. Enter the company code 2018. Enter the status as open items. Here the open items will arrive from every posting transaction, and it reflects unfinished business transactions. So we'll see the status of the open items. So let us click on go. So here we can see the status. It is in clearing status. It is in the open items. We have to clear this amount. Display customer balances. Display customer balances. Open the app. Here enter the customer 004. Enter the company code. So here our document is posted. Our balance is 1 lakh. It will redirect to the open items. It is in error state only. So we have 1 lakh balance. Customer returns 25% of the goods. We have to clear 75% of the goods. So let us go back into the decode, press enter, click on SAP reference IMG. And here we have decode F dash 27. Click enter. Enter the document date. Enter the account. Click on search. Press enter. Here select the customer. Press enter. Here enter the amount, 55,000. Enter posting key. Click on search. Select invoice. Here we have to debit the amount. For that we will use posting key as debit entry. Here enter the account. Click on search. Click enter. Select the Gmail account, ledger account. Enter the amount. Enter the text as customer returns. Click on more. And click on other document. Then here you can see the GL account over here. So here we can see the customer number. Now let us post the document. Click on document. Click on post. So here you can see the document 4002 is posted in the company code 2018. Now we have to check the customer line item reports. For that, manage customer line item reports. And click on back. refresh. So here we can see the debit amount as 1 lakh, date amount as 25,000. So here we have to clear the 25,000. Double click on this amount. So here we can see the customer returns 25,000, and we have to clear total 75,000. To clear this amount, post incoming payment app. Click on back. Click on search. Open the app. Post incoming payments. Press enter. Enter the journal entry date to the value date. Select the general entry type as customer payment. Enter the GL account 200400. Enter the amount. So we have to clear the amount 75,000. So here select the account type as customer. Enter the customer number. Select the customer. Click on the propose items. Here you can see the balance is 75,000. So here we have two documents. And second one is customer returns document. Clear the customer returns document. Click clear. So here the balance is. So here we click on clear. Portion document also click clear. Here we can see the balance is 0 and clear the amount. Click on simulate. So the top one is the cash amount, and the below one is customer account. Now let us click on the post. So here we can see journal entry has been successfully. Let's copy this and let's enter. Now let us check if the line items are cleared or not. Click on search. Open the app, manage customer line items. Now let us open the app. So let us enter the customer number, enter the company code 2018, and let us select the status as cleared items. Now let us click on go. So here you can see the clearing status. So here the balance is 000 INR. So here we can display the customer balance also. Open the app, display customer balances. Open the app. Enter the customer number, enter the company code. So let us click on go. So all the rated amount is here. So here the debit amount is 1 lakh, the credit amount is 1 lakh. Both are equal. Now click on sales amount to see the status of line items. So here you can see the status. The status is cleared. Until now, we discussed about the normal customer. Now we are going to see the configuration settings for one-time customer. Let us go to Account Group app. Click on the Account Group customer. The data is locked by the user. Let's enter the T code as follow. Let's click enter. So let us select all the fields and let's delete all the entries. Click on yes. Let us go back. So let us open the app again. Let us open the Account Group customer. Click on new entries. Let us enter the account group as 4013. Enter the description as one-time customer. In SAP S4 HANA, one-time customer master record for those customers which do not have frequent transactions and we do not want to maintain their master records separately. In such a case, we create one-time customer in which certain information like name, address, and phone number can be maintained at the time of transaction. There is only one difference in normal customer and one-time customer. So here you need to click on one-time account checkbox, double click on company code data, double click on account management, and here select the required field, click on save, click on continue. So here we can see 4013 one-time customer is created for one-time customer. Okay, participants. The only difference is we need to select one-time account for one-time customer and normal customer. So all the configuration part and everything, all the settings are same for both. So in today's session, we discussed account receivables and account payables in SAP S4 HANA, and what are the changes made with the integration of SAP account receivables in financial supply chain management, and what are the apps introduced in the integration of account receivables in SAP S4 HANA, and configuration for one-time customer and normal customer, and posting invoice account receivables. So let us continue with account payables. Account payables that represents a company. So all the participants able to hear me? Because I just got a message, participants not able to hear me. So account payables is an accounting entry that represents a company to pay off a short-term debit to its creditors or suppliers. The supplier or the vendor will send an invoice to the company. So the supplier or the vendor will send an invoice that has or services, then the invoice or the payables received, the customer will refer to its the vendor invoice. Each vendor invoice is routed to account payables for processing. Account payables administrator or the clerk processing invoice, and issuing payments. It appears on the balance sheet and the current liability. And another common usage of account payables, which refers to a citizen responsible for making a payment owned by the company to supplier and the other creditors. Account payables can create or provide financial, administrative, and clerical support by ensuring payments are completed by expenses are controlled by receiving payments and processing, verifying and reconciling invoices. According to the established policy and procedures, efficient and accurate, the supplier or the vendor will send invoice to the company that has received the goods or the services on credit. To record the account payables, the accountant or the bookkeeper credit the account payables on the bill or the invoice, then they pay the bill or from the debit account. Now, let's see what functionality does SAP S4HANA provides for the account payables. Account payables simplifies to record, to manage accounts data from the vendor and streamlined account payables with real-time integration with purchasing software. Account payables is recorded by current by updating the posting to account payables simultaneously in the general ledger also, and enable effective liquidity planning, cash management, recording. With invoice data, now I'm going to explain what are the differences between account receivable and account payable. So let us see the difference between account receivable and account payable. When a company pay the money to its suppliers or the other parties, these are known as account payables. Account payables, account payables is the opposite of account receivables. Let's suppose company A provides the service to the company B. And sends the bill for the service. I hope all participants able to hear me. Because I just got a message participants not able to hear. So participants, everything okay? No? Oh, thank you so much. So company B needs to pay money to company A, and it needs to send an invoice that needs to reflect in the account payables column. Company A is waiting to receive the money from company B. So it records the bill in its account receivables. So just I'm trying to explain the difference between account payables and account receivables. And let's see what are the major changes that occurred on the S4 HANA. In S4 HANA, few apps have been released on the account payable section. So, to create a vendor master data, we are using Maintain Business Partner app, and to post vendor service entry invoice, we are using Create Supplier Invoice app. To get the view of vendor line items, we are using Manage Supplier Line Items app. And to display the vendor balances, we will use Display Vendor Balances. For outgoing payments to the vendor, we will use More Outgoing Payments app. In S4 HANA backend system, we will use some T code. For this app, to create the vendor master data, we will use Exchange 01. To post the vendor service, we are using F-43. For vendor line items, we use FBL1N. To display vendor balances, we use FK10N. For outgoing payments, we will use F-53. So let us see practically how we can do account payables. Before that, we have to do some configuration. So we can define the vendor account group and create the number ranges and assign number ranges to the vendor account group. So let us open. So I'm launching the Fiori apps. So I'm logging to Fiori apps. So here to define the vendor account group, we will use account group supplier. Click on search. So here enter the app name, account group supplier. Press enter. So let's click on the app. Click on new entries. Enter the account group as 2010 and enter the name and domestic vendor group. Now let us click on company code data So here click on account management. So active the check of reconciliation accounts. Click on continue. So here you can see data was saved. 2010 account group is created. Now we will create another account group. Click on next entry. Then enter the account group as 2011. Provide the name, foreign vendor group, and double click on company code data. So here you can see, let us highlight the checkbox for whichever is required. Click on save. So let us create one more account group. Click on next entry. Here enter the account group. Enter the name as service vendor group. Double click on company code data. Double click on account management. Connect the checkbox with required entries and click on save. Two zero one zero is created. Let us move to the next step. Create number ranges. Create number ranges. For this, the T code. Let us go to SPRO. Click on SAP reference IMG. Let us go to the financial accounting. Expand account receivables and payables. Expand vendor accounts. Expand the master data. Expand the preparations for creating the vendor master data. We have to create the number ranges. Click on the execution button. Click on the intervals. Click on. So here you can see. Let us enter the serial numbers. Enter the from number and the to number. So let us give from 13,000 to 13,999. So let us try to insert one more line. Enter the serial number. Enter from. Enter to number. Press enter. So let us insert another serial number. Enter the serial number. Enter from and to number. Now click on save. Click on continue. Here we can see. Click on back. Now we have to assign these number ranges based on the account group. So here we have the option where we have to assign the ranges. So So let us click on the execute button. So click on the position. So let us enter the account group 2010. Click on find. So here we will assign the number ranges. Click on search. Here we receive the number ranges. So let us select this. Select the another number range for the foreign vendor group. In the service vendor group, click on save. Click on continue. Here we can see data was saved. So we have to create the reconciliation account. To manage account master data, create reconciliation account. So let us provide the app, manage GL, account master data. So click on this app. Click on the add icon. So let us click on the add icon. So enter the GL account. Click on general. Click on basic information. Enter the chart of accounts and select the account type, balance sheet account. Select the account group. Click. So select sundries creditors. Enter the short text. In the vendor payables, enter the long text. Vendor payables accounts. Now click on the company code data. Click on the add icon. Enter the new company code. Click on the control data. Click on the account control. Select account for account type as vendors. Click on the account management. Let us give the short key 012. Let us give the vendor number. So click on create bank. So let us enter the field status group. So click on search. Click on go. Select the reconciliation account. Now let us click on OK. So here let us click on Save. So here you can see the draft is saved. So until now we have seen the configuration steps. We are going to create vendor master data. Click on back. Click on search. To create the vendor master record, maintain the business partner, press enter. So here let us click on the organization. Select and create an BP role. So here let us select the grouping. So select the grouping as internal numbering. Now enter the title as company. Enter the name. As HANA Private Limited. Enter the search term. So enter the standard address. Enter the postal code. Enter the city. Enter the country as India. So here let us select the language. Let us select the language English. So let us click on the company code. So let us enter the company code. Press enter. Click on the reconciliation account. Here, select the reconciliation account. Here the vendor number will take internally. We have to assign to this number. Click on the general data. Click on the navigation menu. Click on vendor tax data. So let us go to the reference account number group. Click on search. So let us double click on 2010. Now let us click on save. Here we can see business partner created. Now let us click on the company code. Here we can see the vendor number. You have to post the vendor service. Enter the T code. So let us directly use the T code /n. Press enter. Enter the document date. Provide the reference date. Enter the posting key. Let us select the account. Press enter. Select the vendor. Press enter. Enter the amount. Enter the business area. So here we are selecting 11B1. Enter the text. Vendor invoices. So here let us enter the posting key. Here select the account. Press enter. Select the GL account. And let us click on service account. Click enter. Here let us enter the amount. Debiting. So let us enter the text. Vendor debit. Enter the posting key. Now let us press enter. So here let us click on more documents. Click on simulate. Here you can see the created amount. So here you can see the vendor number. Let us click on the document. Click on the general ledger. So here you can see they have posted a 0L ledger, and the posting period is the fiscal year 018. Click on back. Now let us click on post. So here you can see documents that are posted in the company code. So next, let us go to change vendor line items. So for that, let us manage supplier line items. Let us open this app. Here enter the app name. So let us open the app. So So here let us enter the supplier 5055. Enter the company code 2018. Let us select the status as open items. Click on go. Here we can see the status. Here it is an error state and it is having the amount. So we have to clear the amount of 50,000. Now we will go to display vendor balances. Now the app is display vendor balances. Let us open the app. Enter the app name, display supplier balances. Here let us open the app. And enter the supplier, enter the company code, click on go. So here the document is posted in 06 period. Here we can see the status. We can see the status of supplier. Click on back. So here we have cumulative subbalances. To create this amount, so let us post the outgoing payments app. So let us go back. Click on search. Enter the app. Post outgoing payments. And press enter. So let us open this app. So let us enter the general entry date, value date. And here you can see, let us see the GL account. Enter the GL account. Let us enter the amount as 50,000. So previously we have posted 50,000 and we have to take the 50,000. To clear the amount, enter the vendor number, click on the show icon. Here we can see the balance sheet 50,000. So here you can see the amount is cleared and the balance sheet. Let us click on post. So here you can see general entry successfully posted. So here we will use manage supplier line items. So here let us click on search and click on manage supplier line items. Open the app. So here let us enter the supplier. Enter the company code. search status as cleared items, and let's click on go. Here we can see the amount is 0 rupees. Now let us check display vendor balances also. So let us enter the app, display supplier balances, open this app. So here let us enter the supplier, enter the company code. Now let us click on go. So here you can see all the cumulative amount. Here the debit amount is 50,000. Both are equal. So click on 50,000 amount. Again we are redirecting to manage supplier line items. So let us keep this in clearing status. So we have discussed about. Now let me show you one-time vendor. Let us enter the account group. Enter the app name. Account group. Supplier. Let's enter the app name account group supplier. Let us open the app. Click on new entry. Let us enter the account group 2014. Enter the name as one-time vendor. Here, the only difference between the normal vendor in one-time accounting group, we have to activate the one-time account. Let us check this. Double click on company code data. Double click on the account management. Let us enter the reconciliation account. Click on continue. So here you can see the message, data was saved. So 2014 is a vendor account group created. So except these steps, all the configuration steps is same for normal and one-time vendor. So in today's session, we have discussed about what is the account payable in S4 HANA and what are differences in account payables and account receivables and innovations of payables, types of account groups, and configuration steps for normal vendor and one-time vendor and postings and invoices. Now see the assignment for today's session. Go to Dropbox, set to folder. Here we can find S4 HANA assignments. Go to S4 HANA Finance. Here we have account receivables and account payables assignments. Let us open the assignments. Here I have explained all the steps which we discussed in the sessions. Enter the app name, open the app, click on new entry, enter the account group and description. Double click on company code data. Like this, I have explained other steps also. Go back. In account payables, here also explain each and every step. Thanks for attending today's session.